Here we are. You guys got arrested, nerds.
Hype.
Hype.
I mean, at least we're not all unconscious like some members of the party are. We're just arrested.
Ash is back awake.
I've been awake for a while.
So yeah, let's see. Last time you guys were hanging about the Dark Jester Tavern, and met up with Johnny, an old party member, who was helping you guys get connected with the local group that you set out some tasks that you guys needed to do. You found another old party member, Patches the dog, the magic talking dog. Decided to let him out of his cage despite multiple warnings not to, and then promptly got arrested. So here we are, and you guys are breaking yourselves out of jail with your secondary or rolled up characters. The only main party member who didn't get arrested was Lucian. Max, who are you playing? And add one item to your calling card right here. You should be able to use the drawing tools and text tools.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Hi, I'm Max. I play Lucian. I didn't get arrested.
Good job. Let's get a round of applause. The only person not arrested.
Does somebody have a cookie? Somebody please just get this. Where are the cookies? Max, I'm so sorry.
Also, it's
you should draw a gold star or a cookie because you didn't get arrested.
Okay. How do I do this?
All right. So in the left, there's a little pencil. There's all sorts of drawing tools and text tools that you can, go and scribble on. Anyways, Max plays Lucian. The little star. All right, Pow, who are you playing? Add something to your calling card.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Leanne Morans, and I'm not a commander. I'm actually Johnny H. Wimbledon, the rogue. And what I'm going to add to the calling card is very simple. Alright, observe my artistic prowess.
Johnny is the rogue Pow started off playing with in the campaign before he swapped to Leanne, the commander, right around the Hellhole arc. This is all before we started streaming.
If I had more colors, this would be nicer, but just pretend this is like a little tiny dagger, alright?
Alright, I like it. Alright, Ham, you have a one-shot character you rolled up specifically for this. Tell us about them.
Yeah, I'm Ham. Today I will be playing Le Dauphine Harlequin Toussaint, a Forge-born fighter who is very porcelain doll-like and was created to be a beautiful, fancy-looking house servant, and took up for-hire adventuring after their master was killed in order to become a better bodyguard.
All right.
I have so many deep linguistics questions about this name that would derail this, and I'm not going to get into them.
You can ask one.
It was all just picked from fancy baby names, and I wanted the title of Le Dauphin because it sounded princely.
So it is specifically we're going with the prince version of it.
Yes.
Okay, we're specifically using the masculine French.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I did take 1 year of French in high school, I will have you know.
Alright, add something to your calling card. Ellen.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I normally play the Dame, but today I am playing the infamous Patches, the magical talking dog.
You probably want to give a little more backstory on Patches, given that this is what people decide to get arrested to save.
Yeah, okay, Patches. So way back once upon a time, Patches was... Are we going all the way back once upon a time, or just as far as the party knows?
You know what? Whatever. I don't care.
Okay, let's do the once upon a time version. Once upon a time, Patches was the lapdog of the Lich King. And at one point, he decided to taste the forbidden fruit and bit the Lich King on the ankle to taste that tasty bone. And the Lich King and the Lich King was so upset by this, he punted Patches away, and Patches was killed by this violence. But luckily, the Prince of Shadows was so amused by this that he decided to revive Patches. But unfortunately, due to Patches' time in the afterlife, Patches picked up chaos magic, and so he is now a talking dog who is capable of doing magic, but not particularly well. Normally, Patches also has the rogue George with him as his service human, but we haven't seen George yet in the Shadowport.
All right, add something to your calling card. And last, certainly not least, Seb.
I'm Seb. I normally play Ash, the sorcerer, but tonight I am going to be playing Mizra, the dark elf wizard. One of the two. Either way, she left her coven a long time ago to sort of chase more sort of courtly affairs, and ended up falling into, the most likely place for somebody of her background to fall into. So now she's a manhunter with a particular set of skills. And I think that's fair. I think that's a fair sort of summation of that. That's the wrong color. I don't want this color.
Now, I will say, I love Patches' his little paw print. I just imagine him, like, dipping his hand in, like, a bowl of ink and just smashing it on the paper. It's all smudged, and there's probably sausage grease on it.
Yes, exactly.
It was
Now-
just entirely an accident.
Of course, Patches is invested in getting out Kalia because Kalia has sausages in her pocket. And that is, as far as I know, the only reason Patches is going along with this.
No, Patches also likes adventure, and does Patches know Leanne? I don't know if Patches knows Leanne.
Leanne was there in the hellhole.
Oh, yeah? Yes, she was. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Patches likes Leanne, too. Yeah.
All
Plus,
right.
Patches likes adventure.
Cool. So, Lucian, Mizra, and Harley, tell us, and I guess Johnny too, Patches likely wouldn't have been involved in this. Tell us how Mizra and Harley came to be hired or coerced into this job.
Well, Harley...
Oh, from the sounds of it. From the sounds of it, Harley doesn't hang out with people like Mizra very often.
Yeah, Harley is a Shadowport resident, has been a Shadowport resident their whole life. Their owner and creator was a noble in Shadowport, so...
Being a noble in Shadowport sounds like a risky occupation.
Yeah.
That's why he's dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
That would do it.
You got me there.
I thought that Johnny was pulling together a crew.
I mean, look, you just you go over to your latest contract and you're like, look, I got a job to break someone out of prison, and you let them get the people for you, okay? That's how it works.
I feel like we're Jack Sparrow and that other guy just at this really trashy bar, just like a little sign-up paper.
Yeah.
That
We're
is
taking
also the
anyone.
secondary option.
Now, of course, as we mentioned, crime is legal in Shadowport. Well, at least stealing and theft is, so long as you leave a calling card. In the court of law is such that when arrested, you don't go in front of a jury of your peers. If you have the skill yourself or the connections that someone can steal you out or you can escape yourself, you're innocent. Otherwise, you pay, regardless of if you're guilty or not, you're paying the cops of sitting in jail and community service. It's
What kind of community service?
it's a lot of cleaning up the wharfs, patrolling the streets, you know.
Did we find out how much time that they owe?
That's a great question. For breaking a expensive cage and releasing a terror onto the world, they owe something like 1,000 platinum each and 2 to 4 years of in the can.
This dog is a terror on the world. I love it.
You've met Patches before. That's
Yeah, if it put in a different framed reference, an entire session or two might be based around protecting, preventing someone from opening this cage, right? So, you guys have acquired at least the basic construction floor plan of the main judiciary / town hall that they're in. We can go to the fuller image in a second here, but you guys will get a chance to make skill checks and such that will help you gain additional information ahead of time or acquire, items or other things that will help you in your theft, as it were.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the floor plan.
Very white.
Yeah, I don't know what you want.
Where's the coffee stains?
Sorry. This was a very clean copy. They had it made up fresh just for you.
Oh,
So,
I appreciate it.
what you know and what's available in this public record is that the town hall judiciary works as both functions. It is a 2-story building, 1 ground floor, 1 basement. It holds something like 12 people, up to 16 if you really cram people in there. They have, they hold meetings and presentations, standard for town hall functions. They have standard hours. You guys are going at night when, there aren't the public. Thefts always occur at night. That's just, the law.
If you steal it in broad daylight, it's still a crime.
It's a crime, yeah. Well, come on, we
Even
gotta
if
be
you
pretty.
What if
No,
you leave the calling card though?
No, see, you still gotta follow. Like, you gotta leave the calling card, and you can't bother the everyday populace in the middle of the day, right? Mm-hmm.
So the nobles are murdered during the day because they're not the everyday populace.
Yeah. They get there's a kind of a cutoff line. Nobles are fair game. You can steal from them, most times and such. It's assumed that they have the private property and money to secure it, and anyway, the prison warden is named Vanny Brightmoon. She is a rather thin halfling who is very small and runs a place. And that's the general info you know. From there, you guys can pretty much make skill checks and use icon relationships and such in order to, obtain more information, like where your friends are being held, what kind of guards there are, what their schedules are. Get copied keys to open up things like that.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a background as a bit of an apprentice, a hobbyist, really. In toxicology, an enthusiast, really. So would a truth serum be out of my reach? Would I be able to, if I wanted to, say I'm like Batman, and I just happen to have a poison for a lot of different occasions? Like getting answers from a guard that maybe went missing the night before and somehow ended up in or close to my possession.
Yeah, it sounds within possibility. Go ahead and make a skill check.
Okay, so I'm in the basement of our little hangout, right, with the regular people hanging out above. I don't think I tell the owner that I do this like during the daylight hours because then she might raise rent.
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise I have like a neat little setup. I have like an alchemical stand and a bunch of like nightshade and mason jars and roots and others wrapped up in like parchment, and I'm just like tapping a crude syringe that like I briefly dipped in alcohol before I filled it up with this, and I'm gonna tap his forearm. And I'm gonna say, by the time I take the leather out of your mouth, you're gonna want to tell me everything that you know. Isn't that agreed? And I'll smile to him and like jab the needle in there. And would intelligence work for the you know for my concoction, my routine? I've done this before. I'm very clinical about this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Awesome. 19.
Your concoction doesn't quite kick in as fully as one may like. You get a lot of
Right.
mumbling and such. However, you can ask 3 questions, and at least 2 of them will be correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the note that Johnny scribbled to me earlier, I think, about questions to get from this guy. So sorry, he just has the worst handwriting. Okay,
Get
be a
that.
dear. Would you be so kind as to tell me what detention block they're in?
They're split up.
Oh, of course they would be. Are they? Okay, no, that would
It
be one
could
of
be the
questions.
lie.
Yeah, that could be the lie. So one will be that they'll split up. I'll settle myself with that, and I'll say, do we know if they are in under heavy surveillance, or do they have just a few guards each around them?
All prisoners are under the same level of surveillance.
So we don't have to deal with any special guards. What we see is what we get.
Unless they're all special guards for each prisoner.
Yeah, unless they're
Roll.
all.
Or
Yeah.
unless that was the lie.
Unless that was the lie too. And then I'm going to say, okay, I'm gonna field this one to the table. What is the third question written
Ask
on
them
this
what
piece
color
of
the
paper?
sky is, just to
No,
see if one of the others is a lie.
I would probably. Okay, this is out of character because Patches would not be this coordinated. Patch's contribution to this, by the way, is do you have sausages?
No.
But,
That's like scribbled out.
yeah. No, my out of character submission is what does standard security look like?
I feel like that's something that we can get there and we can see. But I
Okay.
guess that would be good to know ahead of time. Oh yeah, Johnny.
would just be asking, where's the biggest structural weakness of the walls?
Oh, okay. So I'll say, any spots that your guards have been paying extra attention to lately?
Hey, we'll circle on the map right there.
You have a
What is
circle
that?
on the map. I don't know what that is.
All right, well, looking at this, that appears to be a potted plant.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right?
That potted
And
plant is
tracking.
real
these
dangerous.
are hat racks.
I'm tracking. I'm tracking.
He mumbles something about gems and rare items.
Ooh.
What?
What?
We
second.
can't have gems.
What? We can't have hat racks?
We can't have potted plants?
Ignore that. Okay. So I think with that, I'm going to give him the second half of the dose, put him to sleep, and cart his body outside like a drunk.
All right. So there you go. You have 3 questions underhand. Harlequin, what's your thoughts?
I mean, Harley, being that they were the creation of a noble person, they would have ties to people around town, so maybe that they would be able to like smooth talk their way once they got to the jail or like to the town hall, like, oh hey, what's up, Monica, how you doing, you know, how's maternity leave, that kind of thing. So that would be their contribution.
Okay. I guess I'm confused what you're looking for in particular.
I mean, it would be something that I would have to. I mean, I guess who's on staff, but I mean that's not really like a, you know, that doesn't really help. I think it would be more of like a situational thing, like when we get there.
Okay, so you want to reserve yours to like cash in later, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead
yeah.
and make a skill check now, and it will essentially earn you an icon relationship.
Okay.
Do they register blueprint? Oh, we already have blueprints in this.
So I'm
Never
gonna
mind.
do a charisma roll then with my background of nobleman's best friend.
Okay.
Wow, that's bad.
All right, you gain the equivalent of an iconic 5. You'll gain a benefit, but it'll come at some complication, either paid now or later.
I'll just make it bad. Ah! Why did that open college sheet?
All right, Johnny, what are you thinking?
All right, so step 1. I want to do a scouting run myself during the daytime and get a feel for any easy ways to get in without causing an alarm. You know, go for a tour of the town hall section.
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep an eye open for any weaknesses.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Honestly, a little bit confused over this layout. Like, where do the stairs lead?
The blueprint doesn't indicate.
But this is downstairs and there's stairs.
Yep.
Wow. Terrible
right.
records.
And of course, I'm used to looking for gaps in security as an aggressive infiltrator. So
Okay.
let's go.
All right. Not only, like, obviously they don't show you downstairs, right? Like, you know,
course.
but first you do know that this staircase goes both directions and connects these two. They have a slightly more updated map in there. This is, let's see, what do you care about? There's a small courtyard out here where they bring where prisoners can hang out during the day. There's a guard area right here.
Would I find out what this room is?
That is kind of an admin room. There's not mayors here, but that's like a local bureaucrat would sit there.
Okay. And just to clarify, these are like windows,
Yep,
right?
those are
All of those
windows.
look like that? Okay.
And you did so well in your role, you've heard rumor that there is a secret entrance that goes through this way.
All right.
So you guys are telling me that you don't know anyone who's ever been in this jail, or you yourselves have never been in this jail, or Johnny, you never broke anyone out of this jail?
Well, all I have to say on the matter is that I got far more information than kidnapping some poor guard and injecting them with drugs. Right?
If you're good, you don't have to go to prison.
Yeah.
That too.
Also, like, again, this prison's broken into or escaped from so often, things kind of change about, like, monthly, right?
Yeah, they kind of mix it up. It's
There's
more
just
of
sort
like
of
a
a
puzzle.
a standing contract with the renovator.
Yeah, they mix it up, but they still give tours to clear assassins.
It's
Look,
legal.
when everyone is an assassin in Shadowport, you can't just refuse their business.
Yeah, like this room right here is where you have disputes about whether or not a calling card placement was legal. All right, Lucian, what are you trying to set up?
A quick question to the GM: am I the one who's holding that invisible potion?
Sure.
Well, all right. I'll save that for later. How long does that last?
Whatever it says on the item.
No. Okay, I'll look that up.
Invisibility potion lasts for 1 battle or 5 minutes.
Ha ha ha. He needs a potion.
Are there any dogs? Can we tell?
There are no dogs.
Sniffing. Okay.
What?
Lucian just goes to the front door and just starts sniffing.
Wait. Actually, no. Could Patches do a roll to try and sniff out that secret entrance? Be like the other end of it.
Yes, when we...
Okay, when we get there, I'll hang on.
Can I ask them why they don't have dogs?
They tell you that the ogres that work there don't like dogs.
So
Ogres.
can it interest you in selling one? Or I've got a really combat-ready dog, as you can see.
They're not interested. They don't play friendly with the ogres.
Are you trying to sell? Are you trying to sell your dog?
I mean, we would literally just steal it back.
He's got a
You gotta
It
leave a
would
calling
follow
card or
us
else it's
out.
illegal!
I
Well,
know,
like
but
two.
we totally would.
Ooh, yeah, you guys currently have 2 dogs.
Well, that was my angle I thought of. I got nothing.
I think we're let's just get in there and crack some skulls. I say as
Alright.
I turn invisible.
Patches, you want it to try to sniff out the secret entrance that Johnny could take
Yeah.
you to where the rumor says. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless you
Patches-
want to try to convince me you talk to the local wildlife with charisma.
Probably a combination of local wildlife and then also Patches is hanging out and like he's eavesdropping on like the rats and stuff like that. Because they're interesting. They smell so weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's also using his plucky mutt background. He's used to kind of sniffing around through trash and stuff.
All right.
Will you let me have the charisma for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. 2 hours of hilarious adventuring later, Patches finds a treasure trove of nuts, and then spies on a squirrel that had stolen them to a different horde, and then a couple rats are talking about some cheese rations that they had been recently breaking into, and Patches manages to find the secret area that leads into the back. You guys can now enter through this secret entrance and exit, presumably.
Is it locked?
Good question. No, it's just very well hidden.
Okay. Is there any way of seeing if there's anybody on the other side?
Of the secret entrance?
I'm trying. I'm looking. Okay, so I have a couple of cantrips, but I also have cantrip mastery at the highest level, which means that I can perform some high level wizard bullshit. Can I make an anti-alarm?
Oh, what?
An anti-alarm. So I have the alarm cantrip.
Okay.
I want to cast it in such a way that it will not alarm anyone at all.
Okay.
You mean like if an alarm goes off, it sucks
Because
up the sound of it,
cantrip
or
mastery
what?
says I can do that.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It's very simple, right? I take out a string, like everybody's watching me do this, like as I walk up surgically. I have a string with silver bells and you guys can already hear them tinkling, right? I walk up, I loop it over one end of the door. If I have to, use a small nail to hold it there, I will, and I'll loop it across there. And it's like the moment we open it, it's gonna ring. And then I open the door and it's completely silent.
Neat. And for if we didn't mention, Meezer is a wizard and Harley is a fighter. All right. Look, you guys have all had a chance at skill checks. Feel free to take this chance to make a plan of action. You'll be inserting, I'm guessing, from the back.
Now, hear me out. Lucia, what if you went in through the back with patches to get them out? Then we have
Patches?
Yes, you take the dog, but you are literally a werewolf. You'll be fine. All right. But then
What?
I take Mizra and Harley here, and we go in the front and raise hell.
I was also thinking distraction, but I definitely think Patches is going to be so much better as a distraction than being the sneaky person.
Okay, well,
Especially
who do you
when
want to
they
take
can't.
with you as a sneaky person? Then do you want Johnny with you?
Yeah, I'd
Because
much rather
Johnny
have.
isn't known for being sneaky. He's known for breaking in.
I'd rather have Johnny. Random stuff going on. You realize the least sneaky person in this party, and just inability to control what they do.
Patches
can't
is
open up
fully
doors.
aware of what they do. They just don't care.
I, for one, think that Patches should be a distraction and not the
All right,
get everyone out and escape kind of.
I do think the front door distraction method is an appropriate method,
Yeah.
though.
I think that sorcerer would be really good at it. Seb character?
I'm not a sorcerer. Excuse me?
Wizard?
I have practiced very long and hard to get these skills down pat.
Yeah. Tell that to them. You'll buy us a ton of time.
And you're still
No. The last thing I need is some Robin Hood walking around calling me a sorcerer. I want double the pay. I want his cut. These are your friends, right, Boy Scout?
Yeah, it's
You'll
why
pay
I can't
anything.
have you go down there.
She's gonna hold up her spell component pouch and she says, I got everything you need to take out your friends myself. Everyone here is just extra credit for the assignment, bud.
I can do spells.
Are we actually paying? Side note, are we paying these foos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose coin is that
I
coming out of?
cannot do spells, but I hit very hard.
Sometimes that's all you need. Besides, spells are overrated.
I agree. Spells are what killed my master.
I think me, Johnny, and a French lady should go downstairs.
You're just gonna leave the two casters alone upstairs. The two squishy casters alone, just kind of making noise and drawing all of the attention
If you want
without
Grizz, you can
anyone
have
to
him.
help us. Huh?
If you want Grizz, you can have him. He's a tank now.
You're a bulky boy. Throw Harley in the front with them.
Anyone have a better plan?
Yeah, no, give us.
Yes,
give us
literally
Harley.
anything other than that.
I
Give
will
us-
accompany Squishies.
Can we have?
I'm not
Grizz?
going through the front. I'm not going through the front.
Well,
No.
You're not getting paid.
The last thing I want is a crossbow bolt between the eyebrows.
All
Okay, well,
then
what
get
do you
out of
wanna
our
do?
fucking Table.
I want
Well,
to
should
go
we
in through
just-
the back. I want to
Should-
avoid getting shot at.
Should we just dancing lights them away from the entire place?
I don't know what you're talking about. Won't have any trouble getting in there. She like snaps her fingers, turns invisible, and then snaps her fingers again. Comes back.
Oh,
Like that. It's like that.
bravo.
Is it
Shut
too
up.
late
I
to
can do
prepare
magic.
someone, Johnny?
Listen, Misra, you have magic spells. All you have to do is just keep them busy. If you don't go through that front door, instead of getting paid, you'll find a knife in your back while you're asleep.
I specialize in getting in and getting out. Prolonged confrontation
Then
is
get
not
in that front
on-
door, and then when we're done, you get out that door.
I'm not working that. I'm not working that angle. I'm gonna
Then
die.
get out.
You're trying to cut Misra out on this.
Your serum barely worked.
I got a lot more tricks than just serum, pretty boy.
Ow,
You let me in that back door. You take the mutt
I'll note
and
the
the dog.
the party
and
is
the
under no
doll.
obligation to like they are paying you for this job. If they decide not to work with you, that's their discretion, and they'll play as
Oh.
Ash.
If I play as Ash, I just sit in the cage.
That's true. I'm making it known they are not obligated to like make this work.
How about Dogman and Sneaky?
Do they
One
call me dog?
one goes in front, one goes in back. Yes. Dogman goes in back with squishies, and Sneaky goes in front with Harley and hit loud, make big hits. Does that work? Dogman in back with real dog maybe in front.
Which real dog?
What?
I'm getting
Misra
lost.
goes in back with Dogman.
I don't think
And
English is
real
this one's
dog,
first language.
smaller dog and smaller dog. Well, bigger, smaller dog goes in front.
Bigger, smaller. This is
smaller
getting
dog.
worse by the second.
This Fortron's born is broken.
All right, Johnny. Since you're the one who's paying them, how about you lead?
What is happening?
I like how Johnny just got stuck with the bill.
Harley is trying to suggest that Lucian goes in the back, Johnny goes in the front.
What do you mean back?
Grizz
Like
goes in-
downstairs?
Yeah, the secret entrance.
Yeah, so Grizz can come in front with. Well, can he be controlled if he's not near you?
Yes.
He's a dog. He's aware.
Well,
He
you
has a
know, I
brain.
don't know. So Lucian and Misra and Patches can go in the back, and then me, Johnny, and Grizz can go in the front.
Has anybody not been suggested to go in the back or the front? Like, has anybody not switched sides a couple times?
I think Lucian, honestly. I think Lucian's the only one who's been consistently in the back.
Okay, so what if, just for conversation's sake, we put Lucian in the front?
I mean, he's a big freaking werewolf. Why can't he be the distraction?
How does
You
everyone
know, I was
even
saying
know
it mostly
that?
to be difficult, but that is a fair point.
Technically, this info of him being a werewolf is only Johnny's provocative.
Wait, you mean Johnny, for once, hasn't just announced it to everyone he's encountered?
Just this once.
I mean, he looks like big hairy dog, but man,
He smells like it.
yeah,
That's a beard.
like big dog.
He has a beard.
Does he wash it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, anyway, so who's going in front, who's going in the back?
Well, all I have to say is Johnny is perfectly fine going in the front. That's his preferred method of entry.
I will go in the front. I know the lady who works at the front desk.
Patches
Do-
will go wherever.
No, you don't.
I could. Do you know the lady who works at the front desk?
I definitely don't, which is why I want to go through the back.
Then go through the back. No one is telling you not to.
I thought there was very explicit mention.
They
of
were
that.
explicitly telling me not to.
The people paying
Okay.
him explicitly.
Well,
Okay.
I'm telling him to go in the back.
You
So
who
we
is
now have everyone everyone except for Misra going in the front. Misra can't go by themselves. We have the same thing.
I
Of
can. I
suggested
I
that
probably
Misra
could.
and Patches go in the back with Lucian, and that me and Johnny and Grizz go in the front, so that each person had a big person to protect them.
Okay. I think I'm on board. Why do
This
all of
plan-
our plans involve splitting the party?
This plan is acceptable for me.
So, please confirm I have moved everyone to where they are starting.
We have we?
Misra
Lucian's going in the back.
I
In
don't
the
see where I am. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, there I am.
We bring the
well.
Chaos Dog in the back, just in case.
and we have the not chaos dog in the front.
Now, to be fair, can I counter magic Patches? Just in case.
That's
Yes.
actually a special feat.
Yes, you
No,
can
it's not.
counter
I-
magic
okay.
Patches, and I also allow, and I like the entire party once to negate high weirdness.
So, I want to start off this party, though, in a good old-fashioned Johnny way. So,
Are you going to shadow walk?
no, I'm not going to shadow walk yet. You see, there's one thing that I have that the GM has given me,
Okay.
and it's called transgress, right?
Yep.
I can get wherever I want once per day. So what I want to do is I want to show up in here and I want to start lighting up the courtroom.
Okay. All right. Let me transition you to the real map then. Now that we've done with our planning.
I can distract the lady at the front desk while you set fire to the courtroom.
I'll already be there by the time you talk to the lady.
Oh, I also have a familiar. I forgot to mention.
Cool. It doesn't
Which
get a
maybe-
token.
Okay, no, that's fine. It is a spellcaster, though.
Okay.
You're a spellcaster.
Is it your service human?
No. It's
Oh.
a rat.
Okay.
Wait. Is everyone in the right spot? Okay.
Oh wait. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. Where's Patches?
Where is Patches?
Where is dog?
Where's big or small dog?
No, small or small dog. Grizz is big or big dog.
Oh, is Grizz bigger than Patches?
Patches is like a terrier thing.
Patches is like a corgi.
What's your health, Patches?
70, I think. Wait, is it
72
that?
for Grizz.
60.
Grizz is the bigger.
Bigger small dog.
All right. So, just to paint the scene of where you guys are, you guys have come up upon the town hall. Misra is currently going through the bottom, the secret entrance. We'll get to that in a bit.
Wait, no. Misra wasn't supposed to be alone.
No, Misra's with Patches
And
Yeah.
Lucian.
And
Lucian.
Lucian.
Oh,
I literally asked if you guys.
Yes,
We
yes,
said
and we
that!
moved all of our tokens, and then you didn't have them right here.
Okay, all good. I moved them. We're good.
This is a
I
comedy
don't
of
see you.
errors.
Yeah,
I can't
Lucian's
see
on a
anything
different. Wait, you don't
Okay.
see from Johnny and La Dufand?
either. No, I see that, but like I don't know where you put our tokens.
Yeah, no, your tokens are in a
Lucian's-
different scene right now.
Okay.
We're in a plane of darkness.
So, yeah, I mean, let me just go ahead and before I forget, toggle these navigations to all players so you guys can freely look between them. Okay, you should now see the Bitterhold Correctional Facility and Bitterhold Correctional Facility underground, left and right accordingly. It's not super exciting if you're underground.
also, we can see where the people are.
Oh, that makes sense. No, don't metagame.
Okay.
Anyway, those upstairs are outside the town hall. There is a big ogre guard standing outside. The doors are locked for the night. They know that calling card has been placed, so they are on alert. And Johnny would like to transgress inside.
Yep.
So you said you want to transgress to the main courtroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we haven't talked about the specifics of the details of your transgress, but there is a clay golem slowly plodding along the courtroom, scanning it for people breaking in via the windows and such. You are currently ducked behind a bench.
See, they never consider that you just show up via transgression. Alright, well, I need to start some racket. And you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I want to pop Leanne's Emperor 6 to get some... What was that oil called again? Dragon's Breath?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I want to get some bombs of it.
I'm confused how Leanne's iconic relationship would help Johnny right now.
Well, you didn't let me roll Johnny's.
I did not. Go ahead and roll Johnny's.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you better give me my icons. Please, give me one. I'll take it.
Do we all get our
Archmage,
icons?
let's go.
Just Patches has icons, so yes, go ahead. All right, you have an iconic Archmage 6.
All right. So, you ever wonder what happens to the crystals the Archmage uses to help manipulate the Weaver in his Weaver towers for the Empire?
All the time. Literally all the time.
Well, you see, they collect all of this energy, all of the lightning that they absorb. And if you just happen to take one and have an insulated glove to avoid getting electrocuted, you can just kind of take it, and then if you throw it, it's essentially just an instant explosion of lightning and flame.
Oh.
You're doing this to light up the entire area?
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna throw it like right there, just poof.
All right, I think I have a fire token. Yeah, go ahead and mark it as consumed as I quickly see if I have fire.
Let's go.
I apparently don't, so let me get one quick. Tell us how the fire quickly catches and starts. Like it's a very hot fire, right? It's gonna burn out pretty quickly, but like it's really flashy, right?
Yeah, if the gem is thrown, it cracks open. There is a room-shaking thunder roll as lightning just bursts out of it. The desk lights up. Flames are roaring. It won't last long, but it definitely has burnt the desk and is very eye-catching and loud.
The golem is immediately going to react and start whirring around. Plod, plod, plod. Warning! Warning! Fire detected!
While that is happening, Harley wanted to try and distract the whatever guard was outside while Johnny was doing that.
Okay.
So just kind of skipping over. Oh, bonjour, Leopold!
He holds up a big, thick, hairy arm and is like, stand back.
Well, I'm
The
just
guard
on
is an
my
ogre?
Nightly,
Yeah.
I'm just on my nightly walk. I just want to
Walk on the other side of the street. Oh, that's a bitch.
Wow.
Walk somewhere else.
I was going to bring you handmade sweets, but I guess not.
God, roll charisma.
This guy has like 6 cavities. Oh my gosh.
I had this, I had this bag of cookies in my back pocket, and it's really just burning a hole. And I thought, who really loves cookies? Leopold, the guard of Town Hall.
his
remembered.
big stern face that looks incredibly menacing breaks into a wide-brimmed smile. There's about 2 teeth left, and they both have holes in them. The rest are just gums that have started decaying. He is an ugly
you know,
boy who has a
I
bad sugar habit.
I made them extra soft for you, Leopold. I know you like it when I make the soft cookies with the little caramel bits in. Yes.
Oh, ew! He's gonna gum them.
And he does. His big gums, gummy, and the 2 teeth are breaking apart the cookie. Oh, Harlequin, delicious.
Oh, I know. My master, we really perfected this recipe together, and I wanted to share it with you.
Thanks for giving him a name.
Now he's a named enemy. Oh
Shit.
Well,
Oh shit.
you gave him cookies. There's no way he can be coerced to kill you.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand.
I thought of you, Leopold. I was slaving away in the kitchen, and I just wanted to check in on you and see how you were doing. I know you got that promotion recently.
You're a doll. Delicious.
Is there a doggy door?
There's not a doggy door.
The ogres do not get along with dogs. Why would the town hall have a doggy door?
All right, and this is the window right here.
There's a window.
Oh, okay.
I'm going through.
Here's a question. And maybe you can tell me it's too late for this. You're probably gonna tell me it's too late for this. Never mind.
Now,
Such
Leopold,
confidence.
I did have a little request. I was supposed to come pick up my master's death certificate. With planning for the funeral arrangements. It's been a very and Harley tries to sound sad, but they're Forgeborn, so they can't cry. So Harley's like, it's just been a very tough time without my master, and I needed to pick up the death certificate, but I've just been so bedridden with sadness that I couldn't do it during the normal working hours. I know Marlene, she keeps her desk, and I know where she keeps her paperwork. We talked about this. I just need to go inside and pick some stuff up for my dearly departed.
You're having too much fun with that, too.
How is he making those noises?
His eye.
You can say Prince's name.
Leopold's eyes squint at you, and he nods a little longer. And he puts a big hand on you. It's like envelops your entire shoulder. He's like, comes in a little closer. Be very careful. There's a calling card. Don't want you getting in trouble, dear.
Oh, I would never.
There's a metallic thud of him slapping your shoulder. Go on in here, and he walks over to and unlocks the front door.
Leopold, I knew my master. He's looking down on us.
No dog! Get out of here! Shoo! I hate him. No, I hate dogs.
He only
I
walks
understand.
farther away and then turns around and just sits and looks at him. Works his head.
Now, Leopold,
Vicious little animals.
Would you be a doll?
I would if that dog came within arm's reach, I would squeeze its head till its eyeballs popped.
Yes, I know. Flea-ridden things. I know. But actually, I was wondering maybe there are some beautiful flowers that are blooming on the other side of that gate over there.
Nope, can't leave post, not while calling cards out. I'll check it out tomorrow.
Okay, well,
go on in and get your death certificates. If I forget that dog, I'll present you its fur.
Thank you.
And
they're going to close and lock the door. And maybe drag a chair in front of the door. And start snooping. Is this area... Oh, Is this area up front just like a reception area?
Yeah, reception area, 2 big, gorgeous statues.
Mm.
All right, we're
Big
going
and
to
gorgeous, you
yeah,
say?
big and gorgeous. We're going to pause and go downstairs. All right.
It is that sentence.
It is Lucian. That's right, baby.
Sounds about right.
All right, you guys have finished making your way through the secret tunnel entrance and have come upon the main entry. It is, of course, locked like most things would be in around here. You're going to have to break your way in.
Question.
Yeah.
I can't see anything except for the dame's cell.
Drag a box around the upper middle section, and it'll select patches.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. Okay.
So this door is locked. Yes, I'm going to very just lightly put a finger on it and see if it gives.
No.
No, it does not give. Is it dark down here?
Paid
It
good
is
money.
dark, yes. You're only
Oh.
lit by your own torchlight.
I would just like to thank the creators of 13th Age for breaking the game by not only including wizards, but then giving wizards flexible casting. I want to literally say this breaks the game because everything I'm about to say is just done. As long as you say it is. So I would like to cast a version of light that only Lucian, Patches, and I can see.
Okay.
And light is a cantrip. So there's a ball of like a black marble that I've taken out of my pouch and I've just tossed it into the air, but it just hangs there, and it casts like a weird ultraviolet kind of light. And then I'll approach the door. I'll see that it's locked, and then I would like to cast a version of knock that is only for this door, and I would like for it to be and this one I do have to roll for, but I would like for this to be as quiet as possible.
And also, I'm quickly trying to look it up. What is flexible casting?
It is cantrip mastery.
Cantrip mastery.
Yes.
Let's see. Cantrips aren't will spells for you. You can use cantrips as a quick action. You can create new cantrips. If you want to do something particularly cunning or surprising, you can roll a save. You can expend a 3rd level spell slot to choose one cantrip that you've given up and create a once per day related effect. Adventure feat, you can use cantrip style versions of any wizard spell you have memorized. Is that what you're using?
For all of this.
Gotcha.
And something that I was gonna ask earlier was if I could make the dog invisible with invisibility, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just unlocking the door. I have like a thumbtack and I'm like stuck it with sweat to my thumb. I'm gonna stick it in the hole for the door lock or for the key, and I'm gonna cast that specialized knock. But I'm gonna have to roll for that one.
Okay.
What is the environment's difficulty check?
This is a champion level environment.
So I suppose I will roll with Manhunter.
Where is knock?
Knock is a cantrip. This cantrip
I'm looking at.
summon
Sorry, I was looking at utility spells. My bad. Okay, you're good.
summons a magical servitor 3 or 4 times as your closed fist that swarms around the door and attempts to punch it or push it. But I'm still summoning something. It just lives on the head of this thumbtack. That's how delicate I want this to be.
Okay.
And then intelligence and Manhunter, because I've done this a million times. For me, this is this is why they called me.
And you succeed. The door unlocks cleanly and quietly, and swings open, and you can see it was just the light illuminating you guys. The next room in.
Oh, son of a.
Oh my god! I am going to. So even though the light is only what we can see, are there torches on the inside of that room?
There are.
Okay, and so they can see the door open, but presumably only shadow beyond.
Yeah. A large lizard with kind of like wings is currently sleeping in a circle in a pile on the ground, kind of curled up, its tail over its nose, much like a dog. And there is a small, short, furry kind of looking humanoid who is just pacing back and forth in the cell, muttering, and looks up at the door opening and walks right over to the bars, grabs them, and starts riling them. Hey, hey, hey! This is my land. Let me out. Let me out.
I'm gonna cast a look over my shoulder to the rest of the party. I'm not stepping into that room first.
Hey, it's my
But I'll step
land. You
aside.
have to let me out. That's them's the rules when I took all these lands over.
You remember me?
Ah, it's you. You gave me that. You gave me a once over that one time. It was a good fight. I was a little outmatched. It wasn't fair.
Is he a friend?
Oh, you brought dinner. Goods eatings. Dogs with hats. I've had a few.
Oh my god.
The hat is extra fiber.
Patches immediately looks a little bit less enamored about the idea of a friend as soon as it talks about eating him.
Hey, hey! And he starts gesturing toward Patches. Come here, come here. I got a big old dumb lizard. He points at the lizard on the ground. You ever have lizard? He's not. He's kind of stringy. No. Hey. I'm a prisoner. Calm down. Put down the bow.
All right, you're gonna help us.
You're gonna
We're
help
gonna-
me. I'm gonna help you. That's them smart trades.
Yeah. So, where's your weapons anyway?
Well, I am apt at fighting in any environment. I can fight with my fists, my teeth, my kicks. Scarl likes to bite them from time to time, but my good weapons, they're a couple rooms over.
All right. Why aren't you guarded?
Well, you see, they said I was too loud, and so they put me here in solitary.
So where are the
Solitary
guard
for
guards?
yourself.
Solitary with someone else.
Well, Scarl's my friend, right? We can't be separated. It doesn't work. Scarl will barrel right through a wall to get to me, but not the way out. Very inconvenient. Anyway, most of them, he's like, you lift up that fake staircase there, right? And you go through the other side of the fake torture device. They really did not want people seeing good old Cled here.
Speaking of not seeing Cled,
Wait, who is Cled?
Thing.
that
The dwarf ruins. Remember, they ran away.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember them.
I don't
We-
remember.
They did not run
Very
away
first
either.
time
We kind of.
met Raza, and we totally
Yeah.
slapped Cled.
yep. A quick question. What are these torches made out of?
What are normal torches made out of? They're like a stick that's wrapped in cloth dipped in oil.
Okay, I would like to snuff them if possible.
Hey, it's very dark. I don't like the dark.
That's not my problem.
Okay, let me out of the cage, though.
All right.
That is also not my problem.
No. We help each other.
They can help you.
Wait, do we have a thing out for this guy too, or is it just any?
No,
I mean, I don't think
we literally do
specified-
not.
So would this be technically a crime?
Yeah, this
Whereas-
would be a crime.
Have fun proving it.
I mean, did we specify who we were breaking out?
You know, you tell me. Did you specify which people in particular you're breaking out, or do you just say, "I'm
I
going to
imagine-
steal
I
some
imagine-
prisoners from your"? Probably that
just,
one.
We left it in.
Yeah, why would we specify who we're after? That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, but it
Alright.
gives you some more claim, right? To say
Or
what in
take-
particular you're stealing.
Right. I imagine in a town like this, you have to claim something, but the level of detail is not all. Like, it's there literally just for the court.
Yeah, no, like if you really want, like, you know, the highest acclaim, you say, "I'm going to steal this via this window exactly at 12:22," and then you get away with
Oh.
it.
Oh, boy.
All right. I'm looking for ways to get him out.
I mean, it's a sturdy lock
Wait.
door.
With just bars.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Yep. Got
Well-
any explosives?
I do.
I
But
love
it's gonna be a
explosives.
little loud.
Let's go.
About the explosions, I start panicking.
Or we could try to find the key. Or you could do what you did before. Go for it.
Oh, that would require me breaking the law.
What do you mean?
I'm a fine, upstanding citizen. Nothing I've done so far is illegal.
We left it ambiguous. This is
Ah.
not against the law.
I'm gonna lick my thumb and put the thumbtack on, but I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Lucian as I'm doing it. This is knock again, if possible.
I don't think there's a limit to how often you can use cantrips.
I mean, until you get tired of it, right?
Let's see. You can memorize a handful of cantrips each day. You just cast them on the fly. You can cast a number of cantrips equal to your intelligence modifier each battle. That's about 3 to 6 cantrips every 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So, I just I guess I do this one while I'm looking at Lucian.
So just to clarify, you can cast 4 cantrips across the entirety of this heist, more than likely.
4 cantrips across the.
Because it's so far it's been less than a minute since you've entered. This will be your 3rd cantrip. You have an intelligence modifier of 4.
Oh, okay. So I'm going through them way too quickly, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. It says at will, right?
It says wizards can cast a number of cantrips equal to their intelligence modifier
Yeah.
every 5 minutes
Yeah.
or battle.
Every 5 minutes or battle. Okay. Sure. Then I guess it's the thumbtack's getting a little hot. I'll put that away after unlocking the door for this guy.
Yeah, it swings open and he's like, come on, Scar, let's go. Get you some bug juice later. Mushrooms.
Now listen to us. If you escape, if you leave us on your own, you'll still be wanted.
Gotcha.
Our claim
Let's
says
go.
that we break you free.
He having watched others do it, he opens up the staircase with a nice swing and reveals the doorway on the other side.
All right, lead the way, Cled.
Charge! He runs down the
Oh,
staircase, down the way, screaming, jumps out the other side, and goes barreling into the next room over. Claude
Patches is
Scarl
right
followed.
there. Yeah.
A
Aw, yeah.
surprised ogre champion has turned, and they are immediately fighting. We'll,
Great.
I guess, go into combat down here. First of all, Leanne, Kalia, Dame, and Ash, how have you been enjoying prison?
Oh, I've been loving it.
Ash, you've been questioned the most and are currently in for questioning.
Every time that like, I'm brought in for questioning.
Mhm.
Is this the first time?
No, this is like the third already.
Oh, then I have been asking every question under the sun back at these guys. They're like, "When did you first meet your friends?" I'm like, "Oh, about 6 months ago." What about you? I don't see a ring on your finger. Are you married? How did you get into this job, anyways? Where do I go to sign up to do this?
The dame has somehow managed to get a cell to herself.
That's just expected.
Yeah, really. Leanne and Kalia have two roommates in their larger cell. Leanne, yours is an emperor cellmate, and you've managed to either you knew in the past or you've become good friends with, or via your associates with the emperor, they can help you out. Rumham, yours is associate with the priestess, and
Ugh.
might be willing to help you out. You might own something. It's hard to tell. Tell us about these people.
Well, Kalia has been very worried about getting hungry while in jail, because her last stint in jail, she had that curse of
She
starving.
thought.
She had a placebo curse.
She was real scared about never being able to eat food again. So Kalia, told the human researcher #1, calloused human researcher, about that harrowing experience. And the researcher has been assuring her that well, they don't put curses on you in this prison. And whenever she feels like she's getting hungry and she gets a little anxious, like, oh god, it's coming, here it comes, he reassures her, the priestess would never let you go hungry, or something like that.
And what about this emperor or associated NPCs?
Well, you see, when you have been a part of the legislative business as long as Leanne, you tend to schmooze with a lot of the town guards that you come into the cities of. This was one of those city guards from some old rural place where she tracked down some outlaw. Went by the name of Texas Red, doesn't matter.
What is Texas?
That's why we arrested him, to find out. He also mentioned something about Australia. I don't know. Maybe Gary Bones knows.
Hey!
Like Gary Bones.
Either way, this good old town guard, good old Leonard, he was one of the biggest assistants in capturing Texas Red. And it turns out he ended up in Shadowport by accident of getting on the wrong boat. He never was very bright in that regard.
I'm sure there's some interesting story how he got arrested. Rumham, what's the priestess name?
His name is Gerald.
I was gonna go.
Gerald.
I don't
Off
like that more
letter.
people are getting danged.
They'll all slice your throat. All right.
And he was arrested for collecting donations without a permit.
Classic. All right, we're going back upstairs.
Naturally.
So, last we left off upstairs, Grizz was growling at Leopold, the ogre guard. Johnny had started a fire in the courtroom that was distracting the clay golem, and Lady Dufan had just kind of walked in the front. At this point, a half-orc guard has run in and is trying to put out the fire along with the golem. They're looking around and don't see where it's originated from. Johnny, you are first up. What do you want to do?
Alright, so first things first, I open this door.
Okay.
I go outside.
Okay.
I close the door.
Genius.
Alright, now second step. I open this door.
Okay.
I open both of them, actually, just to take a look.
You can see an open door with Lady Dufan standing in the frame.
Okay, good. She's wasting time, being useless. Glad I'm paying her. And Which pathway was it to the stairs that led to the basement again?
This
That
way and there. You can see the door open from where the guard ran through. You can see the guard in through there.
I want to get to those stairs. All right, cool. Now we're sweet. See you later. I'm going down.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's it.
All right, Lady Fawn. Actually, let's do Grizz first. Grizz, you're outside. There's a window. Leopold has just been keeping a firm eye on trying to scare away the dog that won't go away.
Oh, he'll wag his tail and then he'll lay on his belly and just try to act as cute as possible.
Leopold at this point throwing rocks. Rocks might be a bit small boulders, like entire bricks that he's pulling from the street at Grizz.
Chris is making sure to dodge, but then also tries to just retrieve them like it's a game, like it's fetch.
All right, let's see. Let's see if Grizz can dodge one. It smacks Grizz on the forehead, dealing 26 damage, leaving behind a bloody mat of fur.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay. Moving on to that right away.
Wait, oh, that didn't work. Apply as damage.
All right, Lady Fawn, through the window, you see Grizz just get clonked with a street tile.
Ooh, that one has to hurt. I'm sorry, little smaller big dog. I'm looking for something. Harley is just going to look through this room, see if there's any keys or anything like that might be helpful. And then just kind of moving through the next room, doing
sorry.
this.
I missed what you were looking for.
Like keys or
this is an office. Go ahead and roll me wisdom.
Now I am a mechanical maestro.
Okay.
So if there were locks or handcuffs or keys or anything around that might not be useful for unlocking the cells, for example, but might be to closets or hidden doors or anything like that, I think Carly would be able to tell the difference between if there was just a drawer full of keys.
I agree. Go ahead.
Cool.
Harley walks away with no less than 5 keys she thinks might work.
Okay. Then they're gonna just go into the next room.
In fact, we'll say it's 6 because that's a dice number.
Okay. Yeah. Just doing the same thing in here, looking around to see if there's anything.
No, this is just where people sit and listen to people talk. Nothing that interesting. You walk out, you see smoke is now billowing across the top of the ceiling.
That's fine. I'm a forge board. I don't breathe air.
Yeah, you walk straight through, not even having to duck, and emerge on the other side of the smoke. And I think that's as far as we'll go right now. The guard seat has now been vacated. The guard is trying to put out the fire. We'll go back downstairs and start our combat. Right. Roll all. Lucian, you are first up.
All right. It's lagging for me. Did it roll?
It did. Oh, I got Johnny to the initiative. Cool.
I cannot see the roll.
You have not rolled an attack yet.
I'm clicking it.
What are you trying to roll?
Double arranged.
I will click it for you. You might want to reload.
Reloading.
I'm not responsible for the rolls you get.
What are the trains for?
I haven't
Too
turned
many
them off.
promise.
All right, that is a miss. As your air, it's hard to shoot through a narrow doorway and into a fight without hitting your kind of sort of ally.
Was it even or odd?
It was odd.
What? Okay.
You could use your champion feat to, roll.
Yeah, I can't see anything. Never mind. Just continue on. He'll move to the corner of the room. Far corner.
All right. It is now the ogre's turn. The ogre is currently fighting Cled.
Okay.
Oh,
The ogre is no longer fighting Cled as Cled goes across the room and cracks into the wall behind and passes out. Scarl
Nice.
goes
Flashback.
running off the way he came. The ogre then cries out, "We got a break-in!" It is now
Patches
Johnny's
has
turn.
a flashback.
All right. So first things first. I'm gonna walk down the hallway.
You see a clay golem that is plodding towards the commotion.
Well, so how far can I move?
You can move all the way up to the golem.
Are these cell doors just blocked in? Can't see anything.
You can see in through the slits. You already know where the dame is, so as you pass by her, you can see the dame.
All right. So listen, if I'm just gonna pass by the cell, the golem's already going in to fight them. I don't really care too much. I want to open the door.
Okay, go ahead and make a. Oh, do you have a way to unlock the doors?
Well, yeah, I've got a way to unlock a door. It's called a bomb.
Okay,
Small little bomb. You stick it right in the lock. You light the fuse.
makes sense to me. Is that a roll? Is that just something you have?
It's not something I have, but that's just how my aggressive infiltrator background works.
Makes sense to me. All right, go ahead and use the infiltrator background plus wisdom.
You see, a lot of it is getting the bomb in the right spot.
Okay,
You know how
so
lockpicks,
dexterity.
Listen, you know how lockpicks have where you use the tumblers and you move those?
Yeah.
You fit the bomb in every little tumble.
All right, real quick, load up Skyrim and do a lockpick. No. All right, use dexterity.
All right.
All right. With a small, the lock blows away and the door swings open.
Oh,
Hey, Dame.
hi. That was wonderful.
We're breaking this place out.
Is
There's
Dame
clay
part of
golem.
the combat then?
Are you guys going back out, or are you going to join combat from the other side?
I mean, it's really up to the Dame. Johnny's gonna keep going. I don't
she'll
think
stick
he can
with-
really.
Oof.
You can't really stab the golem right now, though. Not this turn.
Does Dame know the layout?
No.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna stick with Johnny then.
And her weapon is her voice, so.
I also don't have control over the dame right now, or I don't anymore.
You should be able to just click on the
There
dame.
she goes.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's everything Johnny can do this turn.
Okay, with Patches is your turn. You have not done any of your rolls yet.
No, I have not because it was the first round. Okay, here we go. Chaos magic. Roll. We're doing defense. Okay, scroll. Defense. We have. Okay, we are doing Chaos Blessing, which.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got a 20.
Did I? Where did it say that?
If you scroll up, the effect 20.
Effect? No, I don't see that.
You scroll up.
I see.
No, I'm at the top of the thing.
I don't know what to tell you. It says it says Chaos Blessed Close Quarters effect, and then if you look down, there's a little 20.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it looked like an icon. It doesn't. It's. Here, I should take a screenshot for you because it's overlapping in a weird way. That's definitely a bug.
All right, it is Chaos Blessing of Healing. You or a nearby ally with the lowest fused hit points can heal using a recovery.
Okay. Who has? I
Everyone
don't.
has
I
full.
guess that's Kled.
Yes.
Kled, go.
Kled like breaks himself away and out of the of the wall where he was, and I ain't done fighting. Scarl, get back here!
Okay. Patches is also going to kind of like back up, like kind of to the door.
Oh boy.
All right, go ahead and
Oh,
start
okay.
rolling your next charts and such. Mizor is now your turn.
Yeah, they disappeared on me.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna cast Confusion at 5th level on the ogre. Oh wait, I don't. Wait, do I roll? Yes. Versus his magic defense, a 15.
That is a miss. Also, it wasn't an eligible target.
It was. No, wait.
One
Oh,
nearby enemy
fuck
with
me.
100 health or fewer. I'll just delete it.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I couldn't have known that. That's the only way you know is to cast it, right? So.
No. The
pretty-
13th
they
age,
literally
literally,
let that happen.
13th age GM tells you if it's an eligible target or not. You're good.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So then, in that case, I can't do anything but try and hit the guy. Let me make sure I target because I don't
Because
want
that carries
anything-
heavy penalties if you don't.
Right, and then. Okay, better question. I want to run out of the room. Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. I can't. It says I'm colliding with a wall. There it is. Oh.
Oh,
I'll just assume. And then I would like to cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay.
Now, this says it can last up to an hour,
Okay.
and it also provides the smell accompanying it.
Okay.
It also only affects my general appearance and not my size.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to dress up as the guard that I abducted. I want to disguise myself as the guard that I abducted.
Okay. You now look like a half ogre.
Oh, okay, a half ogre. And I'm going to start shouting in his voice about, "Hey, get back here, dark elf, scum, and cut away!" And I'm gonna stomp back in.
You can't split your move and actions like that.
Okay. And then I'm gonna make plans to stomp back in. That's
Okay.
my turn.
And then I'm gonna think about stomping back in.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and
think
then I'm gonna
real
think about
hard.
stomping back in.
All right. It is now
gonna
the
really
Clay
wanna do
Golem's
it.
turn. Plod. The door opens and there's Patches engaging, and Patches is punched. Why
Oh no.
did that
Didn't
not?
target.
I did target. There, I see a target on Patches. Interesting. Anyway, Patches has an AC of 18, so that is a hit.
Oh God, that's. Okay.
The wound, it feels awful and cold and cursed. You can't be healed above your max health until after the spell.
Oh, okay. Great. Thanks.
Small dog hostile. Engaging. Alright,
Oh, just you wait.
Lucian, is your turn once again.
Hey. Let's see if this
And just to
works.
confirm, I'm guessing that the defunct Harlequin is going to be going down the stairs as well. Or are you going left or right?
I am going downstairs because that's where I know
Yep.
everybody else.
Are you going down left or right?
Left.
Okay.
I don't know what that looks like, but left.
Looks like you go left.
Oh, Harley doesn't have vision.
Harley doesn't have vision.
You do. It's just targeting nonsense. You have to box select nothing, and then you'll see like all our vision. And you'll see Harley.
Yeah, there I am.
I think what happened was you had Kalia selected.
Yeah, probably. Man, some unfortunate rolls from Max. Your first one nicks him. Your second one, just your bowstring snaps as you fire. You're gonna
What?
need to use a move action to put it back together.
Okay. I don't do that, and I run out this way. How far can I go?
You can go all the way out to where oh my gosh, there's a guard there. It's a half ogre guard.
Yeah.
Oh!
Can I run past?
No. I wanna grab his shoulder and be like, no, don't go, don't.
What?
What has happened?
I don't know.
I like my voice is booming, so I can't like. Or do I have like a regular voice that I can whisper in?
Now, as far as I know, your voice is now a half ogre.
All right, how far can I run?
I say it's me, Mizra.
Yeah, he doesn't catch that as he's sprinting by.
Yeah, you can get all the way to the first door. Mizra isn't going to actually catch you.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
You really just abandoned Patches, huh?
She's got her weirdness.
Well,
But there's nothing else. I tried to shoot.
yeah.
What?
My GM view suddenly stopped loading. I am trying to get back in. Johnny, why don't you go ahead and do your turn while I fix that?
You got it, friend of Meta. So I'm gonna whoop up towards this ogre, this golem. My bad. They look the same. And I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for a bleeding strike.
A bleeding strike on a stone golem?
Look, it's the same damage output as my normal melee, so I mean, like.
Why is this not loading?
That's that. I gain momentum from hitting. And I gain my sneak attack damage because they are engaged with my ally. Which, as you can see, if you take a look at the sheet,
Wow, very nice.
I do an extra 13 damage.
Wow.
Also, I do literally as much damage ongoing as I did when I hit.
Yeah, it looks like the forge is just kind of suddenly chunking. And so since I
That's what
tried,
happened for me. I reloaded and it was okay, but it's still slow.
yeah, no, but I've been reloading for several like minutes now.
That's what it took me.
Patches, I guess go ahead and do your turn too, and I will hope to reload in.
Okay, Patches has an attack on the what is this? The golem that's currently engaged with him.
Okay.
But we don't know how much damage, how hurt he is.
Let me quickly. You did 24 damage. He'll still be up.
24
Plus
plus
13.
13.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he'll still be up.
Okay. All right, so we're going to Lich King Evil Touch him.
You can't just touch someone. like that.
Patches can.
Yeah, Patches
fair enough.
has close quarter
This is
spellcasting.
also a close. This is also a close quarter spell.
Neat.
Yes, which miss. So he gets 6 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. And Patches is gonna go ahead and roll disengage. What is that again? That's just a normal save.
There's a button in your sheet for it.
Oh, that's right. We have that now. And he's staying right there.
All right.
Okay.
These are, you now look like a half ogre. Sorry. What are you doing?
I want to come back in here.
Yeah, for reference, the full ogre would have been like, "I'm glad you're there. I'm gonna take care of these ones," and would have engaged Patches.
And would have engaged Patches.
Yep.
I'm going to say,
You can take a gamble that he's the boss. Order
I'm,
him.
yeah, I'm going to say
it's a gamble because he's a.
I can take these. I can take these guys. I just need somebody to lock up the other two that I threw in the cell back there.
But if you already threw them in a cell, what more do you need?
I don't have my keys.
Why don't you have your keys?
You didn't notice I went missing earlier today? How do you think they got the information for the break-in?
I just
got here. I don't have my keys, man. I'm trying to help you out. You want to go back there behind me and lock up or not?
I was told you were on vacation. I thought you were having a lovely time with your wife. How's she doing?
No way, man. The boss lied.
Dying while this conversation is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this conversation is having as the ogre and Patches are just like fighting back and forth.
I got this. I'll pull out my weapon. I do actually carry a sword as Mizra, so it's like convincing enough. And I'll quote unquote engage Patches.
All right. Fine, you and the golem can get him. I'll go lock up the others. And he'll start chomping down. He'll disengage.
Okay.
We're going to pretend it works because I don't think Patches is going to really try to stop him.
No, he can go wherever he wants. Get away from Patches.
Yeah, I've loaded it back in.
Okay.
Whew, all right, gotta catch up on. Oh, all right. So the ogre has come in. The ogre has swung his big old battle axe. Swingalinally. Patches, probably a miss.
What?
I saw a 4, but it still isn't rolling. Why? We might have to go right back off to our own self-hosting if this is like the second time this has happened. Or it just slows down suddenly in the middle of a thing. Let's see, what damage do I have to apply to 24 plus 13?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
Actually, wait, hang on. That was also an even hit on this, right?
Yeah.
So you know what? Even more ongoing damage.
Oh, that's a lot of ongoing damage.
Especially for a clay guy that can't bleed.
Okay, we're
They
just
Stop
gonna
using
try it again, 'cause
clay.
I never saw that roll actually go through. There we go. It's not targeting correctly. Wonder if that's something wrong with Patches. Anyway, Patches has a hit for 30 damage on the previous turn.
Oh, that I took 30 damage? Off. Patches is
Alright.
down to 10 health.
The ogre
We'll be
would have
fine.
walked away, and he's looking around like the door's
Is
open.
there
He's like, oh shoot,
the-
they got away already. Wait, no, Lucian's
the
there.
door?
Standing
Is there a door? Is there a door between? Is there a door in this hallway right here? I wish I could
Hold X and
Mark
left
it.
click.
hold X and left click. Is there a door here that just isn't on the map?
Yeah.
I cast hold portal.
Can't lock shut again.
It'll take him at least a few minutes to open up.
Cled at some point has jumped in and is now fighting the golem in front of Patches, meaning Patches is no longer engaged. And is now the golem's turn, and the golem is going to punch Cled. Cled is going to go down on one knee and be left at nearly unconscious. And the golem is going to has no way to stop ongoing damage and is going to shut down.
Imagine getting stabbed so hard, Johnny just looks at you very angrily and you just take
All right,
your
Lucian,
knee.
there's a big ogre in front of you and a cowardly lizard. What are you going to do?
Running and then running and then we run.
All right.
Man, why is the hired help braver than Lucian?
Well, to Lucian's eye, the hired help ran instantly.
You know what? That's fair.
All right,
The
the
robot
ogre and
killed it.
Lucian are out of the combat. In fact, that means combat is over. Lucian is going to drag the ogre out on a long and merry chase for a bit, and we'll get back to that in a minute. Cled is going to hobble back and be like, let's get our weapons. Woo, that was a fight. There's a lock.
Right. Well, they closed the door behind
everyone
me.
knows that my Mirza is.
Oh,
Mirza?
right. Yeah. Sorry.
There is
My
no
bad.
issue.
Sorry, still catching up. Cled is going to throw himself at Mirza, clawing and biting and punching.
I'm just
But-
gonna like shove him. I'm gonna shove him over.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much right now. He's nearly unconscious. In fact, he goes unconscious as he hits the ground.
Right.
I'm gonna put both my hands up, palms up, and I say, "Don't worry, it's only."
What?
It's me.
What?
It's
I'm
me.
I don't know many ogres.
It's Mizra.
Who?
So you're telling me, instead of helping us fight the guards, you turned into one, yelled at them, and I'm now standing here trying to convince me that it is you.
I shrug. I say, well, if you don't need any more locks opened, I understand. I'll take my pay and head out now.
Oh no, you're here until the job's done.
Oh, so you do believe me?
Also, this would have been a really nice skill to know ahead of time.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a whole thing about this, but you guys didn't even want to hear me out. You just said, no, go in the front. Okay.
Maybe if you actually made your case.
Also, I'm going to keep opening doors with knock because I think that's what at will means. I don't see why I would have taken in whole feet because of it.
you could just use it at will, as in like it doesn't take your standard action.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
And at will,
well.
the whole point is, you know how paladins in D&D can smite whenever, but they have so many charges of smite? That's
No.
basically what this is.
Patches.
But look, I have 6 keys.
I have whatever it is. I have one really good use of a cantrip left, and that is not just turning small, not turning regular spells into cantrips, but turning cantrips into big spells too. So I normally only save this for big occasions, but if you guys need me to, I could probably open every door in this floor.
Okay.
And it's gonna alert everybody.
As
I'm
a
sure.
note, there we have 13 minutes till end of session. You've recovered 1 party member.
Yeah. I want to
Well,
open up
Cled's
this
not even
door
a
over
party
here.
member.
You've
Yeah,
recovered
we
the Dane.
rescued Dane. Johnny did.
Oh, okay. Should I?
Just open everything? Fuck, might as well.
All right, GM. I'd like to not only invoke my full feat cantrip mastery, but also, I don't have any iconic relationships because it is not that character. So,
All right, all the doors
could I-
fly open.
could I make the case that I'm using ashes?
You already said the doors fly open.
Oh, the doors fly open? Never mind. Never mind.
Every single door in the place just goes open. There's a bunch of chaos and pandemonium. They're already dealing with a fire and such. All right, doors are open.
Ash, Leanne, Kalia.
Ash was being questioned for a bit until they had the guard and the warden had walked away to go deal with the commotion upstairs, which was the fire. Now all the doors just kind of slam open magically.
Well, Galia, I think this is a sign we should be leaving.
Hey, you guys hungry? I'm about to go to the store.
I'm very hungry. I gotta get out of here before I starve.
Which way is out of here?
I am hungry, Gerald.
I don't know, but these stairs look promising to me, at least.
Johnny, from your door flies open as well. You can see it's where all of the treasures and weapons have been stored, including all of the rest of the party's weaponry.
Yeah, Johnny will grab that stuff.
Having opened every door, if you trust the rest of them to escape on their own, you could escape out the back, or you could go upstairs and see about helping them.
I mean, Johnny's gonna go make sure the job gets finished.
Harley will help him. They work for their money.
All right. The other NPCs are going to rush out first. So the guards, having just finished putting out the fire, and having heard every door open, are rushing out and chasing after them. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh
Bye,
boy.
Leopold. Enjoy your cookies.
Oh, I wonder.
You guys are free to let them all just kind of pour out on their own and distract the guards.
Wait, isn't there a way outside just to their left? Through
No,
the ground?
that's the jail yard.
Which they could easily get through the gates.
Yeah, that's where they get exercise.
No, those gates are like big and tall and hard to get through.
Oh, but I could cast a spell once I'm out of here and get out.
You could.
I can't take if I can't take the party with me, I wouldn't do it. Misra would.
I think we're just kind of just going out for the front door at this point.
Yeah, they are pouring out. Leopard is the server. Oh,
Just staring at Chris.
yeah, the Ash manages to escape out first, but Leopard is holding like one of the researchers the priest by the scruff of his neck. One of the other ogres has managed to catch the guard. The Solar Golem is trying to trade blows with Le Dufan. The statues have started animating into gargoyles and are about to spring into action. You guys better get out of there.
Chris just took his vengeance on Lepoid.
Okay.
Leopold. He pees
Excuse
on the back of his leg.
Leopold lets out a big yelp and drops the priest, who goes scampering off into the distance and turns around and starts chasing after Grizz again. You mangy multi, and he goes off the side of the map. The warden has managed to catch off Patches, the Dame, and Mirza, who were the slowest of the bunch. And there's a small little halfling holding up her small mace.
Wait! I'm still disguised.
And yeah, she points to at you as the guard, and is like, "Let's apprehend these two."
Absolutely, you heard him. Everyone, up to the front! Up to the front!
And Vanny's holding out his hands. Good little dog, and is about to tie up Patches.
Can I put a hand on Vanny? Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna blow my cover. Can I attack?
Yep.
Otherwise, the Dame can attack.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah,
two just
Dame
go
has
ahead
your
and
back.
attack her? Like, you see,
No,
Mirza.
that's not fair. My targeting.
What?
Damn it. 16 against Vanny's.
That's a hit. I see your targeting. Wait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It actually hit. 41 psychic damage, and the target is hampered.
All right. I also see Elven Shadows. Did you
No, that might have been a misclick because I have both windows open.
get? Damn. You can see Mirza about to fire a spell. Go ahead and fire a spell at Vanny as well.
Okay. Sorry, hang on. I'm like switching sheets here. Because now I have everything. Okay, we're going to battle chant.
All right, 24 and 41. Vanny is stunned by the sudden attack. The sudden yet inevitable betrayal drops Patches. Patches goes scampering off. Everyone's just like dodging and jumping around and jumping on things. The gargoyles are flying around trying to grab people. But with 5 minutes left in the session, we have no other choice but to say, all of you, each of you tell me how you get out of there. Dame?
The Dame's just gonna kind of, just head down, like football run her way out, except she is both football size and the runner back.
Are you singing anything to help encourage people to escape?
Yeah, I think so. There's kind of a traditional dwarven war song that she's got. She's kind of belting out, which is also helping in the whatever that is. I don't want to be near it as she runs out.
All right, Harlequin, how are you getting out?
Harley is kind of hacking and slashing and dueling to keep everybody's attention away from the door, or everybody else, while everybody else makes a run for the exit.
All right, Johnny, I assume you have the easiest luck.
All right, so hear me out. What if Do I keep my momentum between battles? I don't, do I?
No.
Feels bad. I wanted to swashbuckle. Oh well. I suppose at the end of the day, Johnny is just gonna end up sliding between the gargoyle's legs and just kind of right through the door.
All right, Patches.
Patches is going to cast a spell and just kind of whoop his way out.
Please roll the high weirdness table.
All right, let me find the high weirdness table. There's the high weirdness table. Which I rolled as the dame for some reason.
well.
I'm rolling twice more. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my.
None of those are relevant.
No, Patches is especially fast. Just zipping around at twice the normal speed is how we'll interpret that one. All right, how's Kalia getting out?
Well,
Kalia is steam trailing it, steam training it, right, barreling through anybody that gets in her way, clearing a path for Leanne behind her.
Leanne's there for the motivation.
Yeah.
I assume Leanne is just kind of, calmly walking along behind Kalia, out of my way.
More or less, yeah. Just. But Leonard. You know what? If there's one thing I would do, though, it would be I would try and stab that ogre to free Leonard.
All right.
Let's
Go
go.
ahead and roll me your melee.
Let's go.
As you're running by the desk, you catch the candle with your cane sword, and with a careful swing, clunk it into the ogre's head. He starts putting out the fire that's caught his hair on fire up immediately, and drops Leonard, who starts running out the building as well.
Yeehaw, tarnation.
The building is a bit smoldering, but it's a quick fire. It didn't actually fully catch it is all put out now. And you guys have all managed to escape successfully, either of your own power or via help. And that's where we'll call end of session. We're back to having a full party again. Good job. Ellen, what's something you liked? What's something or someone you want to see again? And,
let's see, something I liked. The very, very long discussion about who was going in the front and who was going in the back, and just kind of the weird, there was something, I don't quite know how to describe it. There was something very heist movie about that, like watching somebody very badly shuffle cards that I really enjoyed. I'm proud of us for that. Something I liked.
Go ahead.
Nope, was that it? Was that our question?
Someone or something you want to see again?
I really liked Harlequin. I thought Harlequin was a great character. I would love to see them come back.
And what's one lesson you learned in jail?
The dame learned that you can find musical talent in unexpected places.
All right.
Yeah.
Ramham?
I thought that this was a fun session. We haven't done something like this, very crazy and kind of all over the place in quite a while. Was very, very sad that I did not get to stab anything.
I guess it's kind of just how it worked out, huh?
Yeah, I was expecting there to be a little bit more of a fight. But I also forgot that I made the character very charismatic. Which worked against me wanting to fight things because I could have just fought that ogre, but instead I gave him freaking cookies.
Sometimes it's about the fight to someone's heart.
Yeah, I'm glad that Harlequin was liked, though. I would like to maybe play them again where I could actually fight some things, but you never know.
You never know. Something or someone you want to see again?
Talia learned in prison is that no matter what they say, protect your food. You don't know when you'll get more. No matter how many times someone that they will bring you more food, if you are not hungry, protect your food, save a little bit for later, hide it maybe under your pillow. If you get hungry, have a midnight snack.
Pout.
I enjoyed the information gathering and the planning aspect. I wouldn't mind being able to get to do that more. That would be cool.
Boy, are you in the right area then?
Yeah. Harlequin was a fun little character. I would like to see them more. Misra, I mean, I don't know. They existed. That's about all I have to say about them.
They existed. Okay. Opened every door. No, it's fine.
Well, as if that matters to Johnny. The man can open any door.
Yeah, he was probably the MVP. He could turn into a guard and open every single door. Well, it would have been nice to know, but still the MVP.
But did Misra have pocket cookies?
I could have made you think I had pocket cookies.
All right, continue on, pal.
You're only MVP if you actually do your job.
He
And
could have done it
finally,
by himself.
yeah, I would have liked to have seen that happen. So, I enjoyed getting to be Johnny again, even if I literally rolled the entirety of one attack.
You know, sometimes that's still one more than Harlequin.
One more than Lucian landed.
Yeah, Lucian rolled a lot and just landed nothing.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. And Leanne learned something she always knew. Never trust a prisoner with your lunch money.
All right, Max.
I thought it was a fun premise for sure. There's one person that didn't make it out. That's Cled.
Poor guy.
And Garl.
I mean, Clyde didn't go after the back.
He was unconscious.
He was unconscious.
Yeah, well, Clyde will wake up in time, probably. It's fine.
He took a brutal beating for the group, but
Just like the first time you met him.
yeah, he sucks.
I don't know if it's fair to say he sucks if he gets credit.
He also just charged in there to
That's
get credit.
true. What a valiant little guy.
Yep.
Do I have
to say what I learned from jail?
No, you weren't in jail.
Question doesn't apply. Oh boy, what do I like? I too like that sort of heist movie discussion at the beginning. The planning scene, sure, but the actual discussion about the strategy is always something I appreciate because I feel like everyone at the table has their own agenda and they want to bring it to the table. Mine was not to get stabbed, because I do not have health. That is a 70 hit point character, which is fluffier than Ash.
74 and Leanne, you don't see me complaining.
Oh boy. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from a party of thieves. But it felt good. It felt good. It felt right. I like the execution of the session. Somebody I would like to see again. I think Johnny and the other thieves would be interesting to include as like a second party on particularly big missions. Maybe not heists, although heists I wouldn't mind. But like an assault or a siege or something like that. Although having 10 player characters in one session may be a bit much. I don't know. And then something that Ash learned in prison. Probably how to load dice.
That feels like a very Ash thing to know.
All right. Well, it was a good session, everyone. The warden of the prison is just gonna, file away your calling card under successful heist. It's a bigger file. And we'll count this as one of your tasks on the way to proving yourselves as thieves. And next session, we'll get back to probably a quiet planning and info gathering session with a bunch of roleplay. And then the session after that, you guys will execute another heist. This time,
Okay.
not of people.
Not of people.
Not of people. Good work, everyone. See you next week.